I'm Maggie from Maggie Moon Tarot, and here are the vibes for the week. This week we have a lot going on in the heavens. This Saturday, March 14th, Saturn goes retrograde through the 2nd of August. Saturn is often referred to as the father of time. Saturn's about how we conduct our affairs, structures. It's about hard work, the rules, responsibilities, and discipline and boundaries. During Saturn's retrograde, we re-examine our commitments and responsibilities and where this has led us on our karmic path. We might want to think before we say yes in areas of making commitments. If we are someone who thrives on structure, this may seem a bit of an uncertain time as the rules can be blurred. But as with any retrograde, it's a good time to reflect. All the words, rethink on the structures we've created, disciplines, responsibilities, our boundaries, and how this has played out in the past, in the present, and what we want for our future. And is it in alignment with our soul's journey and mission? And then on Monday, March 16th, will be the last big clash between Uranus and Pluto. This started back in 2012, and this is kind of a shock and awe energy. Powerful events around this square. Pluto's been about transformation, not only in our personal lives, but also in the global community. And it's really shaken some things up. Pluto is asking us to take a look at ourselves with no excuses. Look at the truth. Are we following what we've come here to do? And Uranus has been showing us we need to move in a new direction, often with quick changes in our lives and surprises. These two together turn up the flame. And some of this has been hard, but we're on the dawn of new beginnings. But we first must take time for healing, personally, universally, and then rise like the phoenix. This does not happen through magical thinking. Action and focus is required. And then on March 20th, Friday, the spring equinox, where the sun crosses the equator, equal amounts of day and light, reminding us to look at the balance in our life. A super new moon in Pisces, which is closest to the earth when it's a super moon. Strong emotional pulls, a chance to plant our seeds of intention in new moons. And it's a solar total eclipse in Pisces in the 12th house, which can bring up a lot of energy from all parts of the spectrum. Pisces is an emotional sign. Its placement is at 29 degrees, the last degree, and being in the 12th house, the last house in the zodiac, it's about endings and mastery. The sun then moves into Aries, the first sign in the zodiac, later in the day, and marking the first day of spring. So happy birthday to all those born under this sign. And for the reading this week, I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite deck from US Games. It's a smaller version that comes in a tin. It's a perfect size for travel, for smaller hands, and large enough to see the details in the cards. The colors are vibrant, and they're easy to shuffle, feel good in your hands. And I love decks in the tin because they're so portable, convenient to put in your pocket or bag. And they also work nicely at venues in small spaces when you're doing large spreads. And the colors are bright for dimly lit areas too. So let's begin our reading. And at the beginning of the week, we see the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, or discs. In this card, you see a craftsman or artist working on a project or commission. 8 is the energy of organizing, taking action to manifest our vision and taking it into reality. And being it's in the suit of Pentacles, it's about something in the physical realm, our money, work, projects. We can also look at it as prioritizing our resources to make our vision happen. So in the beginning of the week, we feel more movement and activity coming about. We're taking action on things. And then the energy of Pentacles keeps us grounded. It's a slower energy, but steady. And it's great energy to keep us focused on our work or projects and paying special attention to details. And for some, it can indicate going back to school, attending a class to further our skills, or a conference. And for me, this card can represent that feeling of being in the zone when working towards a goal, and when we look up, time has flown by. And the astrology correspondence for this card is the Sun in Virgo. And Virgos like to pay attention to detail. They're practical, all about being in service too. In the 8 in the card, it corresponds to the Strength card. And that can give us encouragement. Now, that we have the strength and passion and devotion for success. The midweek energy is represented by the High Priestess from the Major Arcana in the Tarot. And she invites us to step through the veil into expanded consciousness and let go of the distractions of the world around us. It opens us up to the land of dreams, visions, and symbols. Write down our dreams or symbols and see or feel what they're telling us. It's about balance in our life and how tuning in through meditation, prayer, walking in nature, being still and quiet, we can hear that still small voice and inner knowing. Also about the mysteries and secrets that are revealed in the silence. And trusting our intuition too. And in numerology, the 2 is about balance. The feminine and masculine, the conscious and subconscious, tapping into our psychic abilities. And with the 2, we also examine areas in our lives or in relationships around us where there may be codependency issues. And then that can cloud us from seeing our inner High Priestess. And her astrological correspondence is the Moon, which is a ruler of emotions and reflects our inner light. This is not a card of action but introspection and telling us midweek to take our time. There's no need to rush. What has been hidden will be revealed to us. And then at the end of the week, the 5 of Wands comes up. In this card, you see 5 boys in a competition brandishing their wands. And 5 is the midpoint in most suits, and that is often where we do find our challenges. These can be internal challenges or ones in our daily life, those buttons that get pushed. There's a lot of energy this week that's vying for our attention. We may feel a bit of confusion or struggle in some of our work or financial affairs, relationships, or aligning ourselves with our spiritual work or our mission. And it comes at the same time the solar eclipse, the new moon, the first day of spring, and that's when the sun moves into the sign of Aries. And that's that fiery energy. And the card reminds us of the Uranus-Pluto square, that final clash where the wands are put down. The conflict is over, which can bring about the need for change and transformation to move forward. And the astrological correspondence for this card is Saturn and Leo. Saturn likes boundaries or limits where Leo wants to shine. So we must break through this conflict that can hold us back on our progress to open the doors to opportunities and success. And since the big card in this reading is from the Major Arcana, the High Priestess, she reminds us this week, no matter what's happening around us, to take a break, go within, and we will find our way. And since we've got a lot going on this week, I pulled a card from the Angels and Gemstones Guardian deck by Margaret Ann Limbo. Smoky Quartz came up, and this is perfect for our week. Smoky Quartz holds an immense light within it, which can help us see our inner light, grounds us, protects us, aids us. Letting go of our past can help remove blocked emotions, anger, resentment, and that can prevent us from moving forward. Smoky Quartz also allows transformation to do its work in our lives, frees us up to be able to live more freely and fully. And the affirmation on the back of the card from the Angel of Transformation is, I am free of emotional baggage. Like a butterfly that has emerged from the cocoon, I enjoy a state of emotional balance. I fully appreciate this transformation and continue to allow my feelings to make themselves known to me. And that, my friends, are the vibes for the week. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to click on the like or subscribe buttons and please share with your friends. And I've included a transcript in the About section of the video that has a link to the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot by US Games and a link to my website, maggiemoontarot.com, in case you'd like to contact me or schedule a reading. So, until we meet again next week, believe in miracles, laugh often, love much, create your own happiness, be kind, support each other. Namaste.